Okay. So Kylie, yours is the only one that I got to peer review. I didn't see, Michelle, that you had posted yours until just a second ago. So sorry. Um, but Kylie, I thought yours looked good. I put in there that on your first and second figure, I couldn't really read them. I don't know if there's a way to put them in like a different format because it's so tiny you really just can't even see what's on it. Like the pictures of your schedule, I guess.
Yeah, it actually is like 11 by 17 paper when she printed it out. So what I did today was like sort of color coded it, and I think I could take a picture of it and then just.
Yeah, that'll probably be better. That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
There's probably some. I saw somebody else's paper. They put theirs in like landscape view because their tables were so large.
Did they have to do their whole paper that way? Because I did that, but then it changed my whole paper to landscape.
No, they just had like 2 pages that were that. So I don't know how they did that.
Okay.
But
All right, I'll have to figure that out. But I tried that, but it did my whole paper.
it did your whole paper. I think theirs
Yeah.
were like their 2 last pages. So I don't
Okay.
know. You can probably Google it.
Okay.
Um, I asked, as far as like the rubric requirements, how does it work? And I know you only have like one class per grade level. So how does it work with like collaborating? Because that was part of the rubric was just, I'm sure they get planning when they go to like PE or the other classes, like
Okay.
specialist classes, but how do they collaborate? Do you guys have like PLC meetings or?
Yes. Yeah. And that's been harder this year. Last year it was easier to do.
Mhm.
But we've sort of changed it around to accommodate some things, but that messed up our collaborating time. So I've worked on that too as well this week, and putting in maybe for lunchtime meetings when I have another person watch them during that lunchtime. So that's what I've been having. That's what I had trouble with last week when I submitted it on Monday. Couldn't get that to work out.
Yeah, I just said, maybe go back in there and mention, even if they're after school, because I know it's hard probably just with one grade.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just said elaborate more on your like special services scheduling, because it was just kind of short about that you had one specials teacher. But do they go to like our specials, our II class, like they can join with one of the 5th grade classes, so they still get to go to like PE and art and all that, or do they have a separate time that they go? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just maybe more about the special services stuff.
Okay.
I'd put on your thing, and I posted it already, so you can go look about like just the grammar stuff. There was just like one. It said it should have said shows instead of show. And then I noticed that sometimes you were like putting like 5th or 2nd or 3rd, and you were spelling it completely out. And then in some places you just did like a 5 and a TH. So maybe do one or the other throughout. I think spelling it out is probably the format that's.
Yeah, I did something in really. I wanted to just have that out and sort of the idea, and I knew I needed to go back and work on it. But that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, and I don't know. I didn't really have anything else. If you have like information about stuff you guys do, if you do any research based on your scheduling, you could add that in your references so you have something to add for references. But it looked like you were on the right track, and I know you'll get it straightened out.
Okay.
So am I the only one that seems to feel like we don't have a whole lot of references in this project?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
The only references I can think of is the laws and policies for the services that we provide. Like if you have your EC population, we probably need to add where you're getting like the quota for you need 50%. If they're in a push-in setting, that the classroom needs to be 50% regular ed kids. So that would be some of your references.
Okay.
And I guess if you use research-based stuff to do your scheduling, like our school improvement team uses research-based, so that's what I was going to put in mine, was more just like what they, like we use the Florida Center for Reading Research for our new 90-minute block stuff, so I quoted them in my last paper.
Okay.
Kylie, since we're talking about you, I'll go ahead and talk about what I had some stuff on. I think off to a great start. And some of this that I put on there, I don't know if it's because like I'm from a public school setting and you're in a private school, so I just don't know how it runs there. So if that's it, just let me know.
Okay, no, I'll take whatever you have.
So I didn't know what special populations you had there. I know that a big part of your school is for the Cherokee, the saving of the Cherokee language. So I didn't know like if you provided EC services and ESL services, things like that. But if you did, I would make reference to that and talk about how you determine the teachers that work with them, how many students per adult, and that way you know how many teachers you have for that one schedule. But in your setting, it sounds like it would be just one.
Yeah, we only have one, and the way that the schedule works, we have 5 students that need services, and so she goes in and sits with one class. But I need to elaborate more on that. But then the rest of the day she teaches one class of English language arts for the kindergarten. She does the Letterland for the little one.
Okay.
So we don't really have a big population, but I can put that in there.
Okay. And then I said I was wondering about how licensure works in your school, because in your scheduling you talked about how they were teaching like one content but to multiple grade levels, and now they went back to teaching like in 2nd grade, I'm guessing all content except for like the special classes. Is that just kind of like public elementary school where you're certified, you get your licensure and you're certified to teach all core subjects?
Yes, yeah, we went through the state, and we've given our beginning teacher licensure, and they had to approve our plan, so we still do go through the state.
Okay. And then just adding laws and policies, even maybe like your specific board policies, especially since it's a lot of your day spent in the Cherokee language, what the policies are that your school requires for you to address like so many minutes of them with that language practice, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That way we can see that in the schedule.
Okay.
And I think that's it. You're really off to a good start.
Okay. Thank you. We're going to go to Brooke next. Brooke, it looks like you're off to a good start too. Did you put another one up there? I printed this off on Monday or Tuesday morning.
No, I didn't post the other one. I've just been working on it throughout the week. I don't know. Changed it.
Okay. Well, I noticed you're off to a really good start and that helped me with some of mine too, because like with how they sent out an email, and I did the same thing too. So I needed to put that in there about the email, like what did you like this year? What would you like to do next year? So I need to put that in there. That's a good point about the specialist teachers, about having to share them. So that's a big concern, is to put them in first, because you can't put them in different types of times of the day.
Yeah, and our cafeteria is really small too. I've got to put that in there because it can only hold 3 classes at a time. So, you know.
Right. So that's difficult. You think that it's with small that you could just do whatever and it's easy, and it's not. I've had multiple papers. I just get 11 by 7 and I print out my Excel sheet, and then I have Post-it notes, and so it's a big mess. So I think I've gotten it down now. So, but I think you're off to a great start from what you had posted.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brooke, I kind of sort of have the same thing. I told you in your peer form, there's like some areas I didn't like mark 1, 2, 3, or 4, just because I put more information will be added, since you said you're going to change some of it. But I said that you showed a good initial start for trying to create a new master schedule with the input of your peers. Maybe just adding more when you get to it, the special populations, what are represented at Black Mountain. And then the same thing with the laws and policies about, because you're a public school, right? So just adding the same sort of stuff.
Yeah. We don't even, this is what I'm struggling with. We don't even have a schedule for next year yet because we don't have a new principal until next week.
Oh gosh.
So she doesn't start till like her official date is like July 1st. So, or what?
Oh no.
What is that tomorrow? Is that tomorrow? I don't even know.
No, it's the first. It's March the 30th. So
it'll be like Tuesday will be her like official, or not Tuesday, probably Wednesday. So
yeah.
We're supposed to have a school improvement team meeting to do it in July, so I'll probably go back, depending on when this is due, like officially, and go back and put in there. But I don't have any information right now, really.
So does your instructional coach, I read that's who gives out the email. Do they do that?
Yeah, last year our principal let her do the scheduling, and then he approved it.
Okay.
And school improvement team approves it, but I mean, I don't know if it'll be the same way or if our new principal will be like, no, I want to do it, or.
Do you have when it's like hired, but do you know who it is?
Yeah, they told us at the end of school year.
Okay.
Mine that has been there, he's been there like 12 years. He's retiring. Tomorrow will be his last day. Or I guess it was today because they only work Monday through Thursday. And then she starts in July. She was an assistant principal at the primary school. That's right next door. So we know her. It's a weird situation. He's switching.
Okay. But no, I feel like you're off to a great start. You have like the way that you write it's always good. So
Thank you.
And Michaela, I did get to briefly look at yours. With the list of student names, I don't know about. Are we supposed to black those out? Because
I was just looking at yours, and I was going to say that.
I didn't even think about it. Thank you. Yeah.
And then
and it's hard to black them out. You have to like open them in paint and like scribble over it's kind of hard.
Oh, really?
You have to like open the image in paint.
Black it out on like the original document.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Snapshot of that and then unblack it before my principal's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Make a copy of it.
And like teacher names too. I would put that in there, and then just one point that I noticed, it said Miss Wilkie works in 67th grade. That's just one thing. And then I didn't really know what is the newcomer, just someone that has just moved there? Is that someone that's just someone just coming to the district, I guess, from somewhere else? Or?
Our newcomers are new to the country, so like they come in speaking no English, no formal education most of the time. But I will explain that in the paper.
And then you did use the reference. You do have the references there, but I didn't see in the paper where you like cited it. I know you put the 50%, but I didn't know if according to NCDPI you need to have whatever. I didn't see where you cited it.
Gotcha.
And let's see. And I think that's all that I noticed so far. Looks like, but then I was sort of confused because like when you look at the breakdown of it, it has A, B, C, and D, and then I guess I don't know the way that you use the abstract. I guess I started more with the D. I guess I needed to put the C more in with the special populations. When I was just looking at you know what I mean?
Oh, like your abstract. Well, I don't know. I think I may be looking at a different space for what. Let's see. I was just looking at the part D part. I guess that's why I missed the special populations part. I just looked at with agreement from the building administrator, candidate will assume responsibility for constructing schedule. So that's I don't know. Am I just reading that line? On the RT.
I don't know where it went though.
Is that what you're talking about? The exemplar?
Yes.
Yeah, on the.
Yeah. So you wrote from D? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And I guess they go together. Because I tried to put C more in with my last task So did I do that wrong?
Look at the syllabus. It because C wasn't even really included because task 4 is just like your reflections. So we skipped like that C. I know what you're talking about on the exemplar. We skipped like the special services part. On the syllabus, it just says that OMA task 3 is about building a schedule. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Because I noticed that too. I didn't understand why it was like that. But then somebody that I worked with last time, he said that those exemplars are from another teacher. They aren't from our professor. It was from somebody on there. It tells you it was like Dr. Lamb's or something. It wasn't her class. So I don't know if that makes it different.
Okay.
I felt like it. That's why I've been using the syllabus for stuff, because so much of the other things are different.
Yeah, I've been using them both. Just
so you all are putting C and D from the exemplar together, right? Basically.
I'm just using prompt 1 and prompt 2 and going by the little checklist it has.
That's what I did.
Right. Well, in prompt 1 for task 3, it talks about aligning it with the diverse and exceptional populations, which is what part C is in the exemplar.
Yeah. So it's kind of going hand in hand.
I guess just what I read in the abstract that just sort of confused me. I thought, well, okay, that needs to be in there, but I guess I was just confused.
Well, I guess let's just add them if you want to. That way you just cover both ends. But I guess that's whatever you feel comfortable with. I guess I'll just put both of mine together, and then when I send it in, they can let me know if there's anything I need to take out. Because I feel like you can't really make a schedule if you don't explain all the components of your school.
No, you did a great job.
That's a big drive.
Oh, yeah. No, you did a great job with doing it, but I guess just the way that I'm looking at it, I don't know. You did good by showing, hey, we looked at the schedule, we got this many kids, and we divided them out. No, that was good.
Yeah, I need to add my master schedule, though, and put how it comes out. Because I haven't added that. So I need to add a lot more still.
Make sure when you do yours, Michelle, that you label your tables in APA format. Just looking at it, that's just one thing that sticks out. And then your header, make sure it's in the same font and it's over to the right-hand side.
Well, see, last time I was told to put it in the left-hand side. So it's like every other paper, it keeps going back and forth.
Or maybe I think it's throwing me off because it has 2 lines. Like, I gotta look at it. I'm gonna pull mine.
Because like on the exemplar on the right, so I put it on last time, it said to put it on the left-hand side, so I switched it. So I don't know. I will look it up just to make sure.
I'll probably do it on the side that the exemplar's on.
Oh, I see what you're talking about with the 2 lines.
Yeah, I think it just, and it's just throwing me off that it has the 2 lines. I can't remember what side I did mine on. I'm about to look.
Oh, make sure it's all in Times New Roman. That looks like, that's Calibra. Anyway,
okay.
Yeah. Check that.
You're good at checking that. I always forget to do that because I guess the MacBook automatically goes to that one.
Yeah,
mine automatically goes to that one too. No, I think it is the left side, and then your page number goes on the right-hand side of your header.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I did. I don't know. I think it was just looking funny to me because it was the 2 lines. I just never paid attention to the ones that are 2 lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it does stay on the left.
And then your page numbers go on the right-hand side.
Okay.
That's how mine were from, like, classes before, so. I was going to say one more thing. Oh, and your reference page, make sure you center reference. I always use the plugin for APA in Google Drive to do my reference pages because it's really good. It like puts it right in format for you.
So do you put yours in Google instead of in the Word?
I write them in Word, and then I just copy, or I just upload them into my Google Docs, and then you can do that plugin for APA format that you can download to your Google Docs, and it'll like check your formatting stuff for you.
Ah.
Oh, okay. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah. I didn't know. Our teacher last time told me about it, and it was really good. So.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great.
Okay. Well, I guess next week we have case study.
Mm-hmm.
And next week is case study.
Is this one just 10 weeks? Is this just a 10-week class?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a shorter one than before.
Yeah. I think that's why
I was thinking so.
Yeah, it's quick. It's going fast.
our turnaround for task 3 revised and turned in her is due on Monday, and I'm not sure that I can get it done by then.
Well, I just met with my principal last night, and she just came back from being out of town, and then her last day of work is tomorrow, and she's retiring. So I just met with her over the schedule we've been working on, and so she and I swapped notes, and so I'm just now starting to work and putting it all together.
Yeah, that's how I was in task 2. I was struggling with it.
Yeah.
Struggling.
I think everybody, I'm so proud of y'all 3 because I think that y'all are doing a fantastic job, you know. I think that I feel fortunate having y'all in my group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quick. Like it is. It's much quicker than our other classes have gone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next week. I'll email you this Zoom link in just a second.
Sounds good.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.